the sound of a nice cold one cracking open for weekend's last beer. We are back. We had a little issue. We weren't live last week, but we're back now, and we will be back. Maybe we'll see about next Sunday, because Dylan and I will be golfing. But how are you guys doing tonight? I'm joined with Frankie and my boy Dylan. How you guys doing tonight?
Good, boys. How are you guys doing?
I'm hanging in there.
I'm hurting a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hurting a lot a bit.
Yeah.
It's been a rough weekend.
Yeah, you
got back from
FaceTime me.
vacation, so I'm
I was training my body to go on a bender for this upcoming weekend, and I realized my body is not as well trained as I was in college. So
Yeah,
I'm hurting.
Gone are those days. I mean, we used to
next year you guys do this trip, I gotta jump on. I don't care if it's just your fraternity. I'll have fun with it.
You were in a fraternity, so I mean, I think we would enjoy that.
Possibly make
boy.
But rather being boring, let's talk about
Yeah.
what we're talking about tonight. We got a lot on the channel tonight. We got favorite types of golf courses to play at. Tommy Fleetwood finally gets his W. Favorite beer to drink on the course and just to enjoy. And then worst and best golf advice. So let's kick it off with Tommy Fleetwood pulling through. Tommy Fleetwood has been in the leaderboard for quite some time now with the previous tournaments, and he just either crashes and burns, or he just, doesn't really do much. So I'm glad to see him finally get the win. I actually made a bet on Thursday. I put 25 down, and I think his odds were at 3,000 plus 3,000. So I cashed out, and I love Tommy Fleetwood. I mean, even though Ryder Cup's coming up, I got to cheer for him, even though it'll be on Team Europe. But him finally getting it done after weeks of just trying to get to the mountaintop and not getting full all there, this was awesome to see. So I'm glad to see they finally pulled through and won $10 million.
Yeah, that's sick. I really like that he was there, but I think he wasn't really the star of the show. I think it was more Keegan Bradley. Everybody's like, yo, this guy is on fire. I think now the question is still, and he sort of shoots himself in the foot in a way, is Keegan Bradley. Because if Keegan Bradley was playing mediocre a little bit, people would be like, all right, don't put him on the team, but he needs to put himself on the team. He was top 5, I think, this week, right? This weekend. Last time I watched, he was top 5, and he was playing lights out. I mean, he was playing really good. We all know Shefty's going to go, but Keegan's very on the bubble here, and it's now questioning dude, you need to put yourself on there no matter what. But no, I was really excited to see Tommy pull it out there. I always see him on the top 5 to top 10. And I think it was last week, he was supposed to win, and then he just missed 3 putts in a row. And I was just oh my God, I felt so bad for the guy. It's all right, I'm pulling for it. And what also I liked about Tommy Fleetwood was he hit the ball in the water. He was still high-fiving fans. He was still not. I don't think any pro other than Fleetwood would actually do this. You're double bogeying something, and because you already hit it in the water, and he's high-fiving fans because he still understands the reason why he's getting paid this $10 million to be in first place or being paid to play the game that he loves is because of the fans in general. And that's what I love about him. I really think he's going to be a fan favorite in the next 5, probably in the next year or so. Not even 5 years. I'm going to say next year he's going to be one of the fans' favorites.
You know who wouldn't have done that?
What was that, Dale?
So you know who wouldn't have done that?
Rory
McIlroy.
But he did it.
He did what?
What
He did do that.
What, hit in the water and high-five fans?
No, but I'm saying crash and burn and then win the Masters.
No,
I don't give a fuck about
the fan situation.
I'm not talking about anything positive for him. Are you on something? What do you think I'm doing here? I don't glaze that man. I hate him.
For no reason.
No, there's several reasons.
No, there's reasons. Dylan will list them out to you with no problem.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We don't have the time for our podcast for Dylan's hatred on Rory McIlroy.
Yeah.
I'll give you one reason. He's a dick.
He's a dick.
And then second reason why I hate him right now is because he's European and the Ryder Cup. Until after the Ryder Cup, every European golfer is dead to me.
I don't know. I still love Fleetwood in a way. I hope he plays.
I'm happy for him, but he's still dead to me. I'm very happy for him. It's like one of those conflicting emotions where you're like, damn, but nah, he needed that. No, but
Did you think that course played a little too easy for those guys?
East Lake?
Yeah.
East Lake's always been a course where they shoot fucking ridiculously low.
Yeah, I felt like
even the member tees there are fucking insane. The championship tees there are also insanely, I think at the championship tees it's playing like 6,900. There's like muni courses that play longer than East Lake.
That is
a beautiful course. It's a beautiful course, don't get me wrong, but it's plays super short. I really think, I was looking at it the other day because we were talking, me and someone were talking about possibly playing there at one point. And I was like, dude, the championship tees I'm pretty sure they only play at 69 or something like that. And I couldn't believe it at first. And I was like, oh, wait, no, it actually does. Yeah. Let me see championship. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The back tees for members and stuff like that plays 69. This one championship plays 75. So I'm sorry.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I played a course 7,800 and I shot at 93 and I was happy.
Well, so let's talk about the FedEx Championship. Obviously Tommy Fleetwood won, right? But did you guys like the layout and how they did it? Because previously the FedEx Champion, I actually enjoyed it. Previously, how it was laid out was, okay, if you are winning all these tournaments, if you're number one on PGA Tour, you start with I don't know, minus 22 or whatever it may be, and then you have to score to get a better score or lower. So I liked what they did because I just think it's fucking bullshit that. Granted, Scheffler, I love Scheffler, but the fact that he starts at negative
minus 11, he would have started at minus 11.
Okay, well, starts at whatever, starts in the net and minuses. I just think it just is not enjoyable to watch because if he's really that good of a golfer, there's no chance that anyone can take the lead at all if he keeps getting birdies or eagles.
Yeah, but the reason he got there is being that good.
Yeah,
I think the points are there's no reason for the points then in a way for this.
Yeah, because it's you have Tommy Fleetwood who just won. Yeah.
There's no reason. There's no reason to have this. There's no reason. Why would I care about the points now? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's you had Scotty who won 2 majors, and then Tommy had several top 10s. I'm not saying he's not a good golfer, but this is supposed to be the Tour FedEx Championship, whatever the fuck they want to call it now. And the person who's in first place, there's no benefit to it.
No, there's no benefit. There's no benefit at all. It took out the benefit.
Yeah, but if you break it down, if you play the Masters, whoever wins the Masters, there's no benefit. They have to work to get to that score. So it adds some kind of
yeah, but the FedEx
competition.
But the FedEx Cup is all about, because they have the FedEx points and everything like that. That's what it's used for. It's hey, you got to be on the top leaderboard and get a better spot to win your tour championship.
Well, I mean, the points do still play a role because the tour championship is the top 30 players on tour, and those points play a role.
Why do you care to be in first place to 30th then?
Because then you can play on the PGA Tour Championship. If you want to play on the PGA Tour Championship,
yeah, but Scheffler got screwed because he's number one. He's winning all these tournaments. Don't you want him to win all these? If guys are going to take a back seat, all right, I know I'm going to make 30th place. Why not just take a couple weeks off and just practice a lot, and then go to the Tour Championship?
I mean, that's not
that number one spot, so he starts off at a minus 11.
Well, that's just not how the the points work. I mean, they have to play in tournaments to get to the top 30 golfers.
Yeah, but let's look at Scotty Scheffler. If Scotty Scheffler took off the past 5 weeks altogether, just 5 weeks, he still would have been in 20th place.
Or even the same vein, if Scotty Scheffler did not play 5 weeks, he gets a minus 11. That's not fair.
No, but he wouldn't have, because he wouldn't. No.
He's the number one golfer. He's number one golfer, so he would have.
Yeah, because he earned it. He got all those points.
But like, people are grinding on these tournaments week in and week out to get to the top of the leaderboard. You know, top 30 to play in this tournament.
That's golf.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It makes sense
to be in number one.
So what you're saying is, okay, if and I'm being the dark horse right now. If Scotty Scheffler,
you're being devil's advocate, and I hate you, and I'll punch you in the throat.
If Scotty Scheffler, okay, if he gets minus 11, right, like last year's FedEx Cup, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're really pissing me off that you keep calling it minus 11. It's 11 under.
I've been saying it both ways. Anyway,
that is my biggest pet peeve. I'm sorry. I hate that.
Anyway, but like, okay, if he's 11 under, right, because he's number one golfer. I mean, more power to him because he's worked his ass off to get there. I'm not taking any shame in that. But when the purse is $10 million, you're gonna want golfers to be competitive, and like you don't want to give him a free $10 million. He made a free $12 million like 2 weeks ago or something like that. So it's just like, it makes the competition better, I think.
No, it doesn't make it better, because if you're watching the whole season, you're watching the best guys play. Guys on the bubble are going, oh shit, I'm screwed if I don't play better and get in the top, 15 to 10. And it's like, no, I don't think it's better for the game, because I think this championship is more for the real PGA, like, followers. It's like, oh, this person's on number one, he's going to get minus 11. Yeah, Scheffler would probably win that, but it's not an even playing field in a way, because why do you guys then care about being on their top 30? I mean, the top 10, when they're like, okay, it's going to be even playing field. Why don't we take 2 weeks off and just practice for that championship now? Because it's going to be even playing field. I think you guys got to be always on it. And I think that's the biggest problem with the PGA right now, is guys taking off a couple tournaments because they don't matter really. And I think that's one of the biggest problems. So how do you fix that? Oh, you make every single tournament important to stay in the top 10 or staying in your FedEx standings.
Yeah, so with the points,
I think it's good for the game. It's, I get your point. Does that make the tournament a lot more interesting watching it on your side if you're just watching that tournament alone and not watching any other tournament in the PGA? Yeah, that makes it more interesting. But if you're watching the whole PGA, it's like, this is bullshit. Why are you even doing standings then?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess my point is, like, okay, Tommy Fleetwood won today, right?
Yeah.
Scotty Scheffler was what, T10 throughout the whole day. So like, if he got the 11 under, he would still be in the running for winning the FedEx Championship. So it just
so much cooler if Fleetwood still beat Scotty, even if he was at minus 11, and let's say Fleetwood was at minus 5 and he beat Scotty. Because the standings actually count now. The standings are important.
Yeah, I see both perspectives. I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate right now, just to.
Yeah, well,
you seem pretty bothered
right now.
You seem pretty bothered. I don't think
I'm not bothered at all.
You seem pretty bothered.
One thing that I would think they should do is they should do like March Madness, right? They should do match play bracket pool. So we get Scotty Scheffler.
That would be fun.
He gets a bye, and you get I don't know, call it Rory gets a bye, right? And then you have a match play. This is how it.
I like this. I
like this. Just Rory doesn't get a bye. He actually he's in the round of 64 with me, and we're fist fighting.
but other than
PGA 2K,
other than hating on Rory, I think it'd be cool if both of them got a bye.
I think that's a
and
great
then get
idea.
match
Actually,
play.
I like that idea. Like you
Yeah.
got to keep the ranking system somehow, because you got to make these FedEx points worth something. Yeah, like is Shefty gonna get his like award for being the best golfer this year? Yeah, of course he is. But if you're saying, hey, this is the FedEx Cup, you have to win, you have to be the top 30. Well, what's it to the guy who's in first place to the 30th place? Congratulations. Now you got an even board. Like, I just don't get that.
All I'm going to say is if Happy Gilmore won this year's gold jacket, it would have been a lot more fun on the ratings. But
just lying.
Especially playing against the other live, whatever. What was it, Moat? What was the
I don't know. The guy's breath stunk like ass.
Yeah. So anyway,
Maxi.
Max League.
Maxi League. Do you guys have any more comments on this about the FedEx Championship or?
Yeah, I know. On Jordan's wrong.
It's your own opinion.
It's your opinion.
Yeah, your opinion matters.
I hate Rory McIlroy. I'll just close it out with that.
I mean, if we want to answer this real quick, what does an average pro golfer drive the ball on, say, a par 5? I mean,
depends on the par 5. If you have,
and it depends on what's an average golfer.
Yeah, well, average pro golfer
235.
I mean, if we're talking Kevin Kisner, like 250. I'm just kidding.
I say 235 is a good average golfer.
235
for average pro golfer.
Oh, average pro? Oh,
yeah.
280, 290.
Yeah, it all depends. I mean, if you have a par 5 that has hazards or something, most of them are teeing off with a hybrid, a three wood, a 2 iron.
Yeah.
But if they're just going balls to the walls, it's just straight away.
320.
I mean, Scotty and Rory probably hit the ball like 320, 330.
Same with Bryson.
Yeah, I mean, same with me. No, I'm just kidding.
No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, because like on the tour, Dan, you got some golfers who are, long drivers, in Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, Bryson DeChambeau, and then you have like a Kisner or I'm trying to think of Tommy Fleetwood. They don't drive the ball as far as, say, Tiger, Rory, Scotty. So, I mean, yeah, it's between 280 and 315, I think, on average for a pro golfer.
I'll say 280 to 295.
Yeah. Dennis, your boy's going to be losing. You got your boy Sidney Brown's going to be out.
Dude, he rips you every week.
He rips you every week, and it's hilarious.
I love that too, dude.
Anyway, moving on. I know before we hopped on the show tonight, we were talking about, East Lake and how, it may not be as challenging, but what are your favorite type of courses to play at? Link style?
It's fucking golf course. I do not care. I'll play.
I like links. Links are my favorite.
I like links because you can let the ball bomb and just go at it. But I don't care. I like any course. If I like skinny, sometimes I like playing. Hey, let's play smart ball. Like some courses, that have like spots that you have to land to and stuff like that. That you can't use driver every hole, and you have to put it like pinpoint. Those are fun course. Like I really don't care what kind of course I play. I'm down to golf anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, I hate link style course. I know Dylan loves it. I just think I'm not as good as I am on a link style course as I am on an open platform, open field course, because my drives, I mean, I can drive the ball pretty well. It's just when you see a golfer that's like a fairway over who's fairly close to you, it's kind of terrifying if you're not a pro golfer, because one false hit, you can hit somebody. And it just, the way it runs, it just is not my cup of tea. I like to say, I'm more of a wider course style like Bully Rock. That's a perfect example. Dylan and I played there. That course was very wide open.
I want to play that course so badly.
We will. We just got to figure out some time.
September, baby. Here we go.
Yeah, that's perfect golf weather. But yeah, I mean, Bully Rock was a wide open. So it was in a way sometimes forgiving if you're in the fairway. Whereas if you go to trying to think of like
Hershey Country Club. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that wasn't a link style course.
Royal Manchester.
Yeah, Royal Manchester, perfect example. That's very link style. Link style means that. How do you explain link style?
It's wide. It's very wide open. It's like the traditional Scottish. What do you mean? No, there's no fucking trees on the course. That's like what makes a link style course.
The fairways are very narrow.
What?
Yeah. Hold the fuck up. What are you talking about? So let's run this back a little bit.
What do you think a link course is, Jordan?
To me, when I see a link style course, I see a course that is very up against each other hole and very narrow fairways.
Have you ever fucking seen St. Andrews, bro?
Yeah. But like that's
widest fairways.
Fairways are fucking huge, bro. What are you talking about?
Wide open just means there's no trees, bro. It doesn't mean I'm not saying the fairways are so wide. Like no, like it just means there's like no trees on the course. There's a minimal amount of trees. That's what a links out course.
It's like Bethpage
fairway bunkers. Yeah, there's like a lot of fairway bunkers. There's a lot of like hazard areas like the fescue and shit. Like that's usually how you could tell there's a link style course is when there's fescue. Like normally you have woods on the sides. A links course, instead of having woods as your hazards, you're gonna have high fescue usually.
Yeah, like the perfect example is Bethpage Black.
I would say that's more of a hybrid. It's not necessarily links because there is still a lot of trees on that course.
Well, I'm thinking the first hole.
Yeah, there's still a tree there. At the corner of the turn at the
that's true. On the right.
There's a tree. I got you.
What about Oakmont?
Oakmont?
I thought it was more links.
I guess it's more considered links. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Oakmont.
Fuck.
Bless you.
Thank you. Jericho National. That's like a pure link style course around this area, and I love that course. I wish I could play there again because we played there for high school, and God, I love that course.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess my perspective on it, and maybe it's because of the way I was taught, but like to me, a link style course is where every hole is kind of backed up against each other. Like if you're playing one, you're going to the pin. You have two or, the back nine coming this way on the other side, like parallel to the hole you're playing on. That's what I thought of link style course because Bully Rock
poorly designed course.
So Bully Rock is not. I wouldn't consider that a link style course.
No, because there's a lot of trees as hazards there.
I didn't know it was like the trees are the deciding factor if it's a link style course or not.
It's not necessarily the only factor. It's just that is one of the major factors. You don't see trees on link style courses.
I guess
you see a minimal amount of trees.
I think, like, truthfully, to worry about a golf course, like, I feel like it's more about your handicap more than anything. Like, I feel like more links is more for the high handicap golfers. And you can't really, like, you need, this is going to sound so mean, but it's going to be, you have sort of a low golf IQ in a way, but we could also say, hey, you have to play Oakmont. I can't say, hey, you have to have a low IQ golf. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it's just some of those courses you could just bomb a ball and you know exactly where to go. But like on other courses, like let's say Sawgrass, you have to place your ball perfectly on there. You don't think so?
You didn't just see the comment though.
Oh shit.
I'd say his is more like mountain though, because it goes like this.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Jack, is it windy?
But I like a lot of courses. Like I like Heritage, not Heritage, the one in help me out, Hilton Head, the RBC Heritage course.
Purple Links?
Yeah, you have to place that ball perfectly, and you can't just bomb a ball and get down there.
I feel like every golf course
out a lot. What was that?
Every golf course, every style, you're going to have challenging courses, and you're going to have ones where you can literally just go there and go, okay, I'm just going to bomb shit all fucking day. Yeah. It's all just dependent on how the course is laid out and when it comes down to it. Like, because you'll have some courses like Royal Manchester. Yeah, that's a links course technically, but it's a very challenging course also, and it's long. It's not like it's like, oh, you're playing 6,500 yards. Like, no, your whites and blues are sitting at like 72, 73, and like usually links courses are going to be longer because there's not as much hazards in your, like the trees and all that shit. So
yeah, I mean,
it all because like you could play a course that has trees and hazards and all that stuff, but they're making it fit to what they want. So yeah, like we may have here and there, like I don't know, like a nice short hole, but then you're also gonna have holes on like. So I like Royal Manchester. We used to live up. We went to college up there, and they had holes that were real fun to play where you're bombing it, like driving it at the green, like you're going up and you're like, oh shit, I'm like 10 yards from the pin, chipping up for eagle. And then you have like par fours that are like 500 yards. So they make it challenging.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so Frank, you never really said like what your favorite type of course is to play at.
His favorite type of course is a golf course.
You did say that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't care. If anybody asks me to golf somewhere, I'm in.
You down?
I'm never going to be like, oh, man, it's not this kind of course. I'm never going to be like that.
Oh, no, I don't care about the style of the course. I care about the conditions of the course. I'm not going there and paying like there's some places that up by my parents' house, I'm not going to name drop because that's a little screwed up. But you'll pay greens fees of like $75 for 18. You get up there and you're like, oh, cool. There's no grass on the tee box. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's annoying.
Yeah, like I worry more about the actual condition of the course than I do what style it is. Are there some styles I like better? 100%. But I more care about the actual condition of the course, what the greens roll like. Because like there's this one course up by my parents, and it's right next to one of my favorite breweries in Bucks County, and the greens are like carpet. Like they're this different. I don't even know what kind of grass they are, but they're literally like carpet. It's insane.
I played today at a local course by me, and
it's by you.
I don't know. I said I played at a course by me today.
The course you played at today is not by you.
Yes, it is. How
far is Hershey from you?
I didn't play at Hershey today, buddy.
No, he played Hershey last Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, that came up. You must have just inputted the score into 18 birdies today then, because I saw you started around.
Hold on. I want to have this pure argument right now. Can you guys get on the Grint, please?
No, I do what I want.
Why?
I do what I want. I honestly do it just
so much better.
I do it just to spite you. Honestly, that's why I do it.
You guys are such dicks.
I do it just to spite you, Frank. I hope you know that.
Grint is where it's at.
I don't know about that. You know what's crazy? Meatball Tommy says that 18 birdies is better, so that's what I'm gonna stick with.
Well, that's the problem. You're listening to Meatball Tommy. That's the problem.
I just heard her laugh from the other room, so I know she's watching.
No, so yes, Dylan, you saw that post on 18 birdies because I was at a tournament last Monday and I didn't put my score in because it was a scramble.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where I thought you played today, Jack. Where did you play?
I played at Furnace Bay today. Anyway,
where did you play that today?
Furnace Bay, which is like 20 minutes away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Furnace Bay. Yeah.
Anyway, what pisses me off at that course is when the season starts, right? the course is in pristine condition. But as the season goes on, like especially August, it's in poor shape. Like today, the majority of the tee boxes were all dirt, like hard dirt. There was not a single piece of grass really in the tee boxes at all.
Yeah.
So they just don't have enough people, I guess, to take care of the course, and it rubs in the wrong way. It's a nice course. Nice. We paid $34 today for golf. So I mean,
yeah. No, I mean, to Daniel's point, $75 for 18. That all depends on what you're looking at.
And what course it is.
Yeah, I mean, and it sucks too because before COVID, like, dude, we could play some like nice courses for like under $100, and like if like there were some courses I'd play where $75 was a steal, but now it's like you go to like a random uni somewhere and it's like $85 and you get there and you're like, for what? Like, what do you mean? Like, this course has like, there's like, it's shit. Like, you're playing and like you have dead spots on greens and shit. And like, listen, I get that during the summer, especially when it's hot, there's not a lot of rain. Like, it's hard to keep up with some of those things, especially fairways. Like, I have more grace for the fairways that have like a dead spot. But bro, you should not be charging people $85 to $100, anywhere above $60 if you have dead spots on greens. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, if there's mud on the green, you're paying way too much.
Like, that's a ripoff. Like, dude, there's a muni right by my parents' house called Oxer Valley Golf Club. It's a 9-hole course. Bro, they charge like, and they know they're a muni course. They charge like $14 to go walk 9.
That's perfect.
Like, it's a steal. You know what I mean? Oh, Ramblewood. Oh, Ramblewood's not bad. Me and Jack actually played there.
Ramblewood's a good one.
Yeah, Ramblewood's nice. And they actually don't charge. I think last time we played there was what, like $55, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Ramblewood's not a bad course.
That. So, all right, I'll tell you something, boys. Talking about golf courses and what it's worth. I was down the shore all last week with my parents and my uncle, and I played on Thursday while Hurricane Erin was there, and there was 50-mile-per-hour gust winds.
So you got you pretty much played the poor man's Pebble Beach, is what I'm hearing,
dude.
Easy price.
We had to stop at like hole 9 because I hit my 60 in the air and it went backwards.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it got so insane because I chipped it up. Like, I didn't even chip it. Like, I literally I was like, let me see how high I can get my ball up and like try to land it on the green out of the sand. I hit it perfectly sky high. I was like, oh, this looks so good. And it literally just went behind me. And I look at my dad, he goes, we were on the 8th hole. He's like, this isn't even golf anymore. I was like, this is Looney Tune bullshit. And my dad's like, yeah, we're leaving after this. So I was like, yeah. But then on hole 9, the wind was with us. And I was like, can I try to drive the green from here? And it was like 420. And like I like rolled like towards the green, like maybe 30 feet from the green. And I was like, okay, I'm picking that up and just walking off now.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything else to ruin my night.
Yeah, I'm never hitting a ball like that in my life ever, unless there's like, 50-mile-per-hour gust of wind. And the crazy part is it's right on the bay. So when the wind was hitting, it wasn't raining out. It was just the water getting carried from the bay, splashing onto us. So it was just this mist nonstop. We couldn't even we were soaked by like hole 5. And my dad looked at me and I looked at him. I'm like, dude, this is getting worse and worse. Where is your limit of playing golf? Like, is there like a weather? Is it like a season that you're like, nah, I can't play in wintertime? Or like, is there like, if it rains like this amount, I'm done. Like, there's no way I'm playing it.
I have like a couple different rules. If I start hitting out of puddles, I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
If it's to the point where I get miserable because like I hate, so
you can't grip the club.
Well, yeah, very hot take here. I hate summer
Wow.
I am not a summer person.
What about the mornings though? Like early morning tea times.
That's fine, but like when you're playing and it's 110 degrees out, it feels like no, like get the fuck. Like I don't know how people play in like Arizona in the summer. Like the one people I knew, they just went down to Scottsdale and all that to go play golf in Arizona in the summer. I said, you're fucking insane.
Yeah, and all their tea times are like so cheap. It's like $50 to play TPC. Scottsdale, but like, oh, by the way, it's 125 degrees out with 100% humidity. Like,
there's no. That's the thing is, there's no humidity out there. It's a dry. It's a dry heat.
Yeah, it's dry.
I was out there for work last year though, and the thing is, I don't give a fuck if it's a dry heat. It's still 120 fucking degrees. It's hot as shit. Yeah. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So
I'm never going back. No.
So for me, I actually hit my limit. Actually, last golf season, right? There's two case scenarios. So when we had our guys trip for my fraternity last year, we played in the Poconos. We played at Jack Frost course. We had early tee time, and when we teed off, it was like dense ass fog. Like you couldn't see like 5 feet in front of you, right? So that was the first 5 holes, and then it started hailing and raining hard. And mind you, this is in September, or this is in August, like in the summertime. So what is going on? But it's the mountains. So then it started hailing and snowing, and then it like started to snow a little bit. And then on the back 9, we played the majority of the round through the rain, and they didn't cancel the like they didn't call us in at all. And then on hole like 13, right, the sun came out. It was hot as shit. It was the worst situation I've ever been in.
Yeah, you're wet and it's hot and now you're damp
and it was
sweating now because everything. Yeah, dude, that's rough.
And
you know
then, another thing that I have learned my limit. I played at White Clay last year. This was probably in
I like White Clay.
Yeah, White Clay's a nice course. This was like in January, where you get like that weird day in January where it's like kind of nice out.
It's like 58, completely sunny. Yeah,
exactly. So it was so nice, playing the round. We played at, I think we started at like 3:00. It was really nice, or it was 2:00. We started playing. Everything was nice. We got to like hole 15. The sun had went down. It got super cold, and it was just. Oh my god, it was the worst, and it got dark, so you couldn't see where your ball was. So
yeah, those suck. That always sucks.
So that's my kind of case scenario.
Mine is definitely rain, or here's another thing: wintertime golf is the worst time of golf, especially when you're hitting the green and it never plugs, it just bounces off, and it's completely frozen. I hate those. Like, it's like, why am I even playing? Like, this isn't golf. I'm playing on fucking cement, and it wrecks your clubs too because you're just hitting pure hard ass ground half the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not even fun anymore. I know a couple of my dad's friends. They play in the winter, and it's just like, dude, this isn't even fun. Like, why do you guys want to take me out golfing in the middle of January and everything's frozen? Like, the lake's frozen, and you see the ball dribble against the lake and it lands on the other side. You're like, oh no, water hazard. It's like, great. There's only water on one hole. Like, cool. Like,
what's fun? What's awesome, Jack, is I just looked up the weather for Bethany Beach, where we're doing our fraternity golf trip this weekend.
Oh, all rain.
No.
Perfect.
Right now, Thursday is 76 with the low of 62. Friday is 78 with the low of 67. Saturday is 73 with a low of 64, and Sunday is low of 65, high of 73. That is like some of my favorite weather. Because I hate when it's too hot. The medicine I'm on, it makes me not do heat well. So I like when it's under 80 degrees. There's not that much humidity, especially because we'll be playing on
That's why I love fall golf, baby. Fall golf is
fall golf, dude. The problem is with fall golf, we need someone to start putting TVs into these cards because I want to watch Red Zone. I want to watch college football. I am a degenerate. I'm on FanDuel. I'm on DraftKings, and I'm betting on college football and pro football.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my 10-year plan. I'm gonna try to sell to golf courses about Red Zone. You just get a tablet that's next to the GPS, and you can put it on. Because if I'm being honest with you,
Dude, charge $10 extra for Red Zone fees.
exactly.
Oh,
I would pay for that instantly.
If I'm being honest with you, like I love golfing in the fall, but when it's Sunday football, like NFL Sunday, I want to be home, and that will bring more and more golfers out to enjoy the weather, enjoy the game, make their bets. Like I think it would just be a
I would
perfect.
have no problem spending an extra $10 on whatever cart fee you have.
Exactly.
No problem.
I think it'd be a great plan. All right, moving on. Speaking of, your breweries and things like that, what is your guys' favorite type of beer to have on the course or just to enjoy on a guy's trip when you're playing golf?
It's a loaded question.
I think mine's easy. I think it's Miller Lite. You got to stick to the basics.
Oh, that's your favorite. Look, I think what it means is like favorite type of beer. Like, what's your favorite?
Favorite type of beer.
Brand, you know what I mean? Like American
IPA.
American Light Lager, American Lager.
American Light Lager. It's just easy on the stomach. But after golf, a Guinness.
Oh, a dry Irish stout. Okay.
I like a good Guinness after a good day of golf.
Yeah, for me, go ahead, Dale.
No, you go ahead. We can rock, paper,
All right.
scissors for it if you want to. If you're really feeling frisky or something. Oh, geez.
Okay, go ahead.
It was coming. So I don't even know why you played that, Jordan.
See, you guys know I'm a dick, so why say no? I'm just kidding.
You just literally laid them up.
Yeah. No, my favorite, I'm just very excited because my favorite style of beer is one that's only brewed in September and October.
Oktoberfest.
It's actually not a fest beer. It's a Marzen lager, which is like the caramel color beer that's like the very close similar to a fest beer, but it's called a Marzen lager, Marzen, and it's my favorite beer in the world. It's a nice, just easy drinking lager. It's the ones that they put in like, the steins and all that shit. It's phenomenal. Like I love it. And I will give a shout out. My favorite brewery, Second Sin, is the best Marzen lager I've ever drank in my life. We love Second Sin. So definitely when they're Marzen, go try our beers regardless if you're in, the Eastern Pennsylvania area. But their Marzen lager is like chef's kiss. I would die for that beer.
Yeah. I think if I'm just, I guess this is good. I like a nice IPA. Any kind of IPA.
What kind of IPA do you like? Like an American or like a West Coast or New England?
I like the New England IPAs.
The hazies.
I like the hazy IPAs a lot. I'm not a big, I drank cheap beer. I drank, Natty Light. I drank Pabst Blue Ribbon. I drank.
Whoa! Don't talk like Pabst PBR is some low level trash beer.
No, you got a Blue Ribbon for something,
dude. PBR is. Dude, I will slam.
It's a good beer. I like it. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm a big craft beer person, and there's several beers that I will slam that are craft beer. PBR. I love Miller Lite. It's hard not to like Miller Lite, but PBR, Miller Lite, and Busch Light. Yeah, Busch Light.
I wouldn't mind like a Kona on a good summer golf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Blondale. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good. I like that. That's
So,
Meatball Tommy loves Blondales.
Yeah, Meatball Tommy, how you doing?
So, guys, I was in a tournament last Monday, right? And my favorite beer to go to Buffalo Wild Wings is like a mango cart. Do you know it's like a wheat ale?
Yeah. So I heard a new thing with this mango cart. You do a mango cart and a Kona mixed together.
Ooh.
And it's delicious. I had it. I will live and die by how good that is.
That sounds really good.
It's really good.
But yeah, so it was a 4-second scrimmage.
Dude, look at Daniel. Hold on, real quick. This man, he knows. This is a man who knows ball. Elite ball knowledge right here.
But yeah, Mancart was flowing at this tournament, and I forced him. One last thing, and then we can wrap this up. What is the worst and best golf advice you guys have received and that you've used, and why was it the worst and why was it the best? Go ahead. And was it successful or not?
My worst golf advice I ever received was saying like, "Oh, every golf swing needs you to do this. You need to do that." It's just like the people who are like traditionalists, where it's like every good golf swing should look like this, and it's like, well, no. I mean, look at Scotty. You know how many people teach like, "Oh, footwork is key and everything." And don't get me wrong, it is important, but when I say the best, that's the worst golf advice is people saying your swing should look like this, needs to have this. When no, and you got both. I've said it many times on the show. I'm a big advocate for swing your swing. What you do that works, that's what you need to do. I don't give a shit if you're like, you're Scotty, your feet are all over, you're twisting crazy. Like, if that is what gets you to play your best game, then do that. So that's the best golf advice I ever actually received. And after that, it was after my hip surgery, and I was trying to relearn how to swing a club. And I had this old guy, he's like, just swing however, whatever makes the ball go straight, man. And I'm like, yeah. So I started, fucking around with shit, getting jiggy with it, and found my swing, and now I'm, down to like 5 handicap. So I'm like, hey, it works.
Yeah.
Frank, what about you?
Mine was with chipping. Always hit the back part of the blade on the grass for a 60 and a 58 degree. If you want to have good backspin, especially in the sand. I really loved it. My sand game's been crazy good ever since I learned that. And the worst advice I ever got in golf was, hey, maybe you should start on a golf podcast.
He does those things, dude.
He does that. No, but I think the first was I was actually golfing with a guy, and he told me instead of chipping with my wedges, I should try using a driver and lightly tap it. I just started golfing, and this guy actually did it, and he was actually quite good at it. But I could tell like he was a high handicapper, but I would never do that. Like, it's just insane. Like,
now I will say there are certain applications. So like if you're at like a course and you're at like just off like the fringe and then connect like where you're up against the rough.
Yeah,
that is actually a spot where I have used a hybrid or like a 3-wood to kind of give it a little.
No, he's literally like saying stop your driver, like literally bring it back by like this much and then pop it out and let it just go onto the green by 30 or 40 yards.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. How can you control that?
Yeah. For me, the worst advice was open up your driver face. I did that.
Won't you that?
Somebody I was playing with, who it was an older guy. I was just kind of new into playing the game of golf and didn't really know my swing. So he told me that.
I know who it was, Doherty.
What?
It was Dan Matranga.
No, it wasn't him. And my best golf advice was from my father. He said, because what my swing I used to have was the baseball style grip. So it was like this, right like this. So my dad told me to turn my wrist over on my left hand. And I've been at first, obviously it takes some time to like get used to it. But now that I've been doing it now, because I literally just got this probably about 3 months ago. And ever since I found my swing, it has improved my drive and my approach shots a lot. And it just has changed my game. So shout out to my father for giving me that advice. Because my dad was my biggest critic and my brother's biggest critic on the golf course, because my dad's been playing golf for 30 years. So he knows how to golf, and I'm a lefty, where my brother's righty and he's righty. So, but we have I have improved my swing drastically. So big shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, dad always knows best, right?
Exactly.
And
Well,
Tommy. And
Meatball Tommy. And Meatball Tommy. Do you guys have anything else you want to input?
No, I don't think so. There's probably so many people confused. Meatball Tommy is the joke name I call my fiance.
No,
So-
dude, I wanted to keep that a secret.
Oh, you did? Oh, well, Meatball Tommy, she knows.
Meatball Tommy.
Well, if we got nothing else to say, we are Weekend's Last Beer. Appreciate you guys for sticking around. We have over 372 viewers right now. So big shout out to that. It means a lot to us. Please subscribe to our page. Our Instagram is Weekend's Last Beer. Follow us there.
And we'll be posting a lot more. I've been kind of slow.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be posting a lot more. So appreciate you guys for hanging in with us, and we will see you next pod. Play 18. Don't let her know. Have a good one.